Hi guys, welcome back for another one. We are continuing here with Transport Fever, our Apex challenge, where we're going to connect every product to every city, and right now every product's going to be passengers because we're going to do it again. Yes, we're going to hook up another passenger line. The main reason why I'm doing this is, once again, breaking down my financials after the last episode. Let's crank them up here. You can see I'm making a comfortable amount of profit. Even with spending almost 4 million, we still made 3.5 million, and even the last train line I put in, I think it's going to start breaking me even, and I think a lot of other train lines that are carrying passengers specifically are going to be getting to break even, which means they're no longer losing me money, and I can still get all the profit off the back end from my cargo trains. And then eventually, when we start connecting all these cargo trains up to every city, profit's going to go through the roof. But as long as I'm not losing or barely like scratching by with like 42 million in the bank, I'm just going to connect up the rest of the cities. That's going to be the goal. Connect the rest of them up, have passenger lines going. If they're profitable, great. If they're not, they're not. Oh well, we'll deal with it. So with that said, while the autosave goes on, let's zoom out here and get our next line hooked up. And that line is going to be Carlsbad to Inglewood. Now, thank you, recording, for being all laggy on me. I appreciate you for doing that. You're so wonderful. Anyway, so a couple of different options here. Inglewood, I take a look at it. You can see here we have industrial, commercial, and I was almost tempted when I was looking at this in between episodes, was putting a line, like a train line right here, and just having like a sharp bend out of here and having this open to come have goods come in from the side. As I believe most of this middle is going to be, well, actually, I think a fact is that most of this middle is going to be open for industrial good production, and having a train going side to side can allow a line to maybe like sneak in here, how this road sneaks in, and go in, as we're going to get better locomotives here in the future. But then another part of me is like, why don't just have it here? I can always shuttle goods in. I don't know. I kind of just talked myself into making a good case to have them go across again. Boy, am I terrible at making my mind up. You guys can all agree. Yes, I am. So it's either further back here or going across. You know what? I'm terrible. I think we're going across, guys. I think I just talked myself into it. I may regret this in the morning, but for right now, we are going across. We could actually, do I want Glendale and Inglewood to connect? 'Cause if so, then no, because they're both not going to go across. Yeah, something like that. I could have them connect up, but no, there is the road connection. I gotta let the road connection do its job. I mean, in the early ages, the road connection is terrible. Like if I go here and let's just look and see who's traveling this, absolutely no one. But the difference is going to be when we get we get in the future and we get highways and stuff like that allow this speed to be higher miles per hour. More private transports going to take this route. The problem is that this is their vehicles are so bad that no one wants to take this route. It's kind of like the same thing here, Hartford and Norwalk. You know, we have everyone here that wants to take this train station 20, but like no one's taking private transport. Even though this is connected, no one's taking private transport to these two cities. But this game, like I said, as the roads upgrade to a higher miles per hour allowed, which then speeds up the amount, the speed that it speeds up the amount of time that it takes for a vehicle, a private vehicle, to get from like city to city. That naturally we'll see some private transport between two cities, and highway speeds that up. Now that I spent all my time, telling you guys about something that doesn't matter for quite some time, let's get this hooked up. So we're coming out of Carlsbad, and we're gonna have to cross a road. Not the end of the world. So if we go here, we're gonna have to cross at some point here. Now this is not connected to anything, so I could delete all this. Here. Actually, I don't want a tunnel. I want to come in this way. So let me build this first. This is probably my first project. We got to leave ourselves some room. Actually, we're going to extend this way. If we extend anyway, we're going to probably extend it that way. Is that a true statement? I don't know. Let's leave myself some space to go. I think I left myself too much space. Didn't want to go back that far, but it's fine. We'll work with that straight amount of space, and then we'll go from here. All right, so we want to curve. Slowing down that much is not going to be that big a deal here in the early days. I kind of want to stick at 80. There we go, 80. 80. All right, now did we hit this gap? 80. Come on. It's not as pretty as I want it to be, but it's gonna get the job done. All right, let me curve you back out. Oh, I realized nope, it was on flattening tool. All right, not flattening tool, but basically connects point A to point B in the straightest slope possible. All right, so okay, that's pointed out. So if we go Carlsbad. All right, so there's the station. All right, come out this way. And oof, probably curve there. We might have to take out some of this. We should probably take out some of this farmland. All right, so let's build it from Carlsbad, at least up to that farmland area. All right. Thank you for whatever money just came in. Actually, one second. Let's delete that back, because what I didn't do, and maybe it wasn't that big a deal or not that big important, but here we keep this straight. We want to keep this flat from the station itself, and even across there. And then we can let it do whatever. All right, let's go. Actually, it's not bad. Still going flat. Avoiding the hills. All right, guys, I think what we're gonna do right here is we're gonna add a little fast forward track building. So enjoy. All right, guys, so we're back. We got all our signals and got the track done. Hope you enjoyed that fast forward. That just drives me nuts right there, but hey, it's not our problem right now. So we did delete some farm fields. In case you're not aware, I'm going to explain to you real fast. These fields are just cosmetic. Bulldozing them will cost you a lot of money, but at the end of the day, the farm produces the same. So you could delete all these fields. Doesn't affect the farm at all. It just costs you a lot of extra cash to do so. As a matter of fact, this field looks ridiculous. Let's delete it. Cost me almost 200,000. Well worth it. All right, so now that this is ready to go to accept passengers, we don't really have Inglewood hooked up yet like we should, but we can get a train line going and, you know, start losing cash that way. Where do we have a depot? Do we have a depot anywhere near here? Right here. Right, we're going to use this one. We're going to use this one as soon as we actually make the line. Let's do that first. New line. We're gonna go once again. Always guys, be careful what you're clicking here. Always make sure you click the passenger icon, not the cargo icon, no matter if they're not aligned on the wrong side. Let's go ahead and get this one here and name you passengers. And we are going Carlsbad to Inglewood. I always try to keep these alphabetical, where the one that the city that would come first in alphabetical order, putting that first. and then, you know, then the second one second. That's usually like how I like to do it. You guys can do it however order you want. That's just typically how I do it. Try to keep them alphabetical order. I messed up there with Chesapeake and Carlsbad, but hey, forgive me. All right, line's ready to go. Let's put a train on this, and we'll just put one of our cheapo trains on it. Like no point in going overboard until we know it's going to make us money. Let's add the general with 3 passenger wagons. It may slow down our other train until it gets out of the way, but that's fine. And we may need to turn off our what we can see tool because it's not what one we can see. Carlsbad to Inglewood. There you go. I'm gonna let you go on slow speed as soon as you come out of there. You do come out of there. All right. Now, one thing we haven't done, or I haven't really done at all in a while, is that if we go ahead and manage this vehicle, we can actually change the color of it. So if we want it to be like blue, like our passengers, maybe a little bit of a darker blue, it gets that color. I don't think that's a real looking paint scheme for back then. Like that blue doesn't look too good. But hey, you know, you can do that. I haven't done a whole lot of that because it's not something you really see unless we get really enclosed. But maybe I'll start doing that for thumbnails. We'll see. Carlsbad is not really overflowing people. Okay, it's not bad yet. We'll definitely look to start doing some little shenanigans here to like accommodate higher passenger counts. But for right now, we'll leave it be. But no, that's in my back pocket. It's something I might do later. And if you don't know what that is, stick around, turn on that notification bell. You may see what that is later. Probably will as we grow these cities. All right, so this is really on a hillside. And because I want to make sure that I build the road straight that's in front of it, we're going to turn on our little terrain tool, and we want to make sure we flatten the brush size, strength, and we want to select the height of the station and just move it around there. A little bit out front, we want to make sure that we the road that we build is flat to the station. Streets, all right. We don't want to upgrade. Keep is fine. All right, there we go. All right, now we're gonna go back to our terrain tool, and we're gonna go to the smooth tool. Once again, keep it all the same, the strength, everything like that. We just want to smooth that around so that all the work we did looks a little more natural with the surrounding area. And all right, we're gonna connect this in. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna put a 90-degree here. Do 90-degree. It's a little bit of a kink in the road, but it's fine. It's fine. We all can live with it. No one have a panic attack. And we'll have a little curve there and have the city grow into that curve. Not a problem. All right, so now it's hooked up. Let's get Inglewood moving. Yeah, I know we're putting a stop. Sorry, let's go ahead and put them in. Once again, put one right there. We're gonna come down to this area, collect here, come down to this area, collect here, and this is gonna get very tricky. The thing what I'm going to do is I'm going to collect right here in this area. We're going to connect these up. All right, let's go ahead and make a tram line. Tools, tram. We don't want the cannery, not quite yet. Don't want to pay for something I don't need. I'm assuming I'd pay for it. I could put it in and not pay for it, but I don't know. Once again, profit margins are okay. I don't want to tempt fate. All right, let's go ahead and put a tram depot in, and we can have a couple of different options, but I want to keep it along the line that connects to Glendale. Not that we're going to put trams for all the way over here to Glendale, but mostly this is the line that we'll eventually upgrade at some point. All right, and once again, let's get some upgrades. All right, we're going to go ahead and put 4 on. It seems like 4 has been the magical number here recently. It'd be nice if I made this route first, I guess. Cancel you for a while. We've already bought you, so enjoy your time in the depot. All right, so we go here, here, Wonder why these aren't showing as tram stops. I think they'll automatically change them. We'll keep an eye on them. All right, so inner city, Inglewood, and Inglewood it is. There we go. Go, go, go. Go faster. All right, let's speed this up to see what happens. Where are we on the time of this episode? 18 minutes. That's not a bad time. This is going to be... Did you not make it to Carlsbad yet? Oh my goodness, you haven't even made it to Carlsbad yet. You're killing me. All right, well, should be joining the right route. So, all right, well, let's come back. Let's come back to this real quick. Let's take a look at some other things. Carlsbad inter passenger route. It is just insane. Manage vehicles. You already have 10 on this route. All right, let's make it 12. I don't know if I really want to go above 12. And you're all the new stuff. That's interesting. Wow. What is going on here? 102 going on, man. All right. I vote Carlsbad as the capital of Player Assemble Universe, wherever that is. That is our capital. Man, it has a huge demand of people. I'll keep an eye on it. If it gets above 140, we may have to put a second train on here. I don't know. We might be able to make this longer. Definitely something worth keeping an eye on, for sure. Only ones I can see. Carlsbad. It's making me $500,000. Look at you go. I have nobody on you. All right, so I don't really care about Carlsbad because I know naturally it's going to work. There are some passengers. Okay, Inglewood is working. Thank you. All right, let's keep an eye on you. Fast speed to end this episode. I do like how these are coming together. Not doing cargo routes right now is definitely allowing us to get more done per episode. If I was doing cargo routes, we'd probably be running over like we were earlier. But right now, everything's going smooth. We're getting new lines set up every episode. They're not taking me super long to do. Hey, I'll definitely take it. We're definitely getting our network set up to also bring in cargo. I've kind of slowed down also adding cargo to the new stations. I mean, they're naturally going to get them, but why build them if I don't need them at this minute? I just want to get our network going. And then I think what we're going to do from there, you know, giving away my big master plan right here, is that we're probably going to come back and use up good industries that we already have set up, which is like tools, construction material, and food, right? And if any place in the city requires it, getting it there some one way or another, and then expanding to the last three goods from there. Now, eventually, we will probably have to support cities from a different food factory and stuff like that. But I really want to try to get the biggest bang for our buck out of all existing lines or factories that we already have going before we start brand new ones. Look at you go, holding your speed. Like I said, our first couple trains should have no problem along these bends because they all are under 80 kilometers per hour. But there we go. We're coming in. There is a passenger waiting. Yay. Let's go and pick up 1, 2, 11. All right. 11 people on our very first go around. Not bad at all. All right. None of them are over flooded with people, but we'll definitely keep an eye on it. But putting 4 on right away should probably prevent any problem we would have with that. But let's go ahead and zoom back in. And guys, what can I say? Thank you for hanging out with me again. If you guys are enjoying this series and definitely want to show some support, yes, support. You guys know how to do that, right? Hit that thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't done so already. Flip on that notification bell. Don't forget to leave a comment before you go, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.